Another spiritual warfare fight. My wife throws out my cologne, breaks my cologne. For what reason? No real reason at all. And she don't get it. She don't understand it. But I'm going to break it down. I'm going to tell you what took place. Like I said, we go through these spiritual fights once a month. There's nothing that I'm doing wrong. So let me lay out what took place today. So I come home, I give my wife a kiss, I kiss the babies, we talk. So I come home, we talk, we interact. I ask her about some clothes that she just pretty much got in the mail today, a purse, a jacket. I compliment her. I give her multiple kisses, telling her how I love her, how her haircut, that she just got her hair done this week. It don't matter what I allow her to do. And I ain't gonna not say allow, because I don't control my wife. But it don't matter what she does. You know, I don't control her. She just went to one of her friends' birthday parties Thursday night. Took the kids to her mother's house, because the party was closer to her mom's house, and I had to go to work the next day. But you know, I don't go out. I don't go out like I used to. I don't hang out. I don't go to dude's house and chill. I don't get away. I just go to work and come home. That's all I want. That's what makes me happy. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm occasional drinker. Might drink some wine on occasion. Or, you know, if my wife asks me to, you know, have a drink with her, I'll drink some wine. That's it. So after she shows me the clothes and everything, you know, I go in the kitchen, eat a couple potato chips for a light snack before she gets to cooking dinner. She already told me what she was going to cook for dinner. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I eat that. I go into the bathroom to cut my hair, to shave and cut my hair. So I'm in the bathroom for about an hour, shaving and cutting my hair. During this time, she gives the baby a bath, or a 1-year-old, and she makes dinner. I come out. She tells me dinner is made. I go in the kitchen. I make my dinner. I eat. Right when I'm done eating, she takes my plate, hands me my 4-month old baby, right? And 5 months, I'm sorry, my 5-month old baby. And she's like, do you want to watch a movie tonight? I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. You know, cool. I get some quality time. No problem. The 1-year-old is in the bedroom, sleep. Right? So she wants to watch the new Tom and Jerry movie. It's whatever. I watch a little cartoon here and there. You know, at first I thought she wanted to watch it with the kids, but the 1-year-old sleeps. So I'm like, okay, so you still want to watch Tom? Yeah, I want to watch the Tom and Jerry movie. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go sit down on the couch While I'm holding the baby, she's eating her dinner. She gets done eating dinner, right? And then she passes me up in the living room and goes into the bedroom. Now, I pay attention to everything because I've been going through these spiritual fights with my wife, right? She goes into the bedroom. I'm sitting in the living room waiting for, she said, hold on, let me go in the bedroom. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm sitting in the living room for about 5 minutes. I'm like, what is she doing? She done took her shower. What is she doing? She's on her laptop. She's on my laptop putting in job applications. So when I come in the room, she's like, I told you I was going to put 3 job applications in, and I'm putting one in right now. I don't say nothing. I'm like, okay. She said, I'll be in there in a minute. So I go back in the living room, and I'm waiting for her to finish putting in this job application. It's 8 o'clock at night. I get 1 day off, Sunday. And I get Wednesdays off, right? Now, I'm going to tell you where it gets eerie, I'm about to tell you. So she comes into the living room about 5 minutes later, and she's sitting on the couch, on the other couch, not next to me, but she's sitting on the other couch, and she has this look on her face like she's irritated. So I'm like, why are you looking like you don't want to be in here now? Because I didn't force you to come in here. I didn't even suggest for her to come and watch movies tonight. This was her idea. So then it had me think, okay, we ain't had a spiritual fight in about 3 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks. The Denzel Washington movie just came out about 3 weeks ago, almost a month. We always have spiritual fights. Son told me today, be prepared because it's coming, right? So when she sits down and I ask her, why are you looking like you don't want to be in here? This was your idea. I'm not, I don't understand why you looking mad. So then it clicks. Oh, I tell her, we just went through the same thing about 3 weeks ago. You did the same exact thing. I was eating dinner. You told me that you wanted to watch a movie. I said, okay. You wanted to watch the new Denzel Washington movie. I said, okay. I sat in the living room and then you went directly into the bedroom. And then when I came in there, asked her, what are you doing? You hit me with this, I'm tired. But you just told me that you wanted to watch a movie with me. Now, she says, I'm tired. So then, and this is what happened 3 weeks ago. So the baby's in the room. I'm like, Coretta, you the one that said you wanted to watch a movie. So why, if you're tired, we could chill in the bedroom. I mean, in the living room and watch the movie. Or I could come in this room and we could watch the movie in here. If you want to put your legs up. She ain't saying that she's tired because she wants to go to sleep. No, this ain't nothing but the enemy's plan, his tricks to get her upset. No, and he knows I'm going to hit her with the truth on what's taking place. And then when I get to hitting her with the truth, she gets to twisting her words. She gets to calling me, now I'm a nagger. I'm a nagger because I'm pointing out that you're the one that wanted to watch a movie with me. I didn't request for you to watch, for us to watch a movie. I would have came in the living room, watched what I normally watch and been cool holding the baby like I normally do. But what happened when I'm like, baby, you the one that requested this, not me. She gets to yelling. She gets to screaming. And I'm like, why are you screaming? Because I'm the enemy. And I'm like, see, here you go. Here it comes. Now I'm a nagger. Now I go from being a nagger to, oh, you're acting like a bee now. That's what she says. You're acting like a, and I'm like, how am I acting like, and I'm not doing nothing to you. I ain't called you out no name. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just pointing out what you just said to me. Go ahead and wake the baby up. I'm not yelling. Why you're the one that's yelling. And this is what, and then it turns into a spiritual argument where she gets to calling me names and everything else. I can't remember how it ended. I think I just sat down on the couch and kind of like tried to stay to myself. But she, got to doing her enemy stuff, right? Calling me all types of names, disrespectful, and everything. So now today, she comes in, sits down on the couch. I ask her, why are you looking like you don't want to be in here? This was your idea once again. And she hits me with, well, I'm tired. So now you're tired? So now it's like you're only being in here to try to, even though you don't want to be in here, but you're the one that suggested that we watch this movie. Oh, what happened last time, I left the house. She packed up the stuff and took the kids and went to her mama's house. And was at her mama's house for about a day and a half. That's what happened last time. Tonight, I'm like, okay, so I got the baby with me. I'm holding the baby. I put her in the other room. The baby's in the living room with us. She's sitting on the couch and I'm trying to talk to her, but she's tuning me out. I'm like, this just took place just a month ago. You did the same thing and the enemy came up. And I'm trying to explain to her that this needs to stop. And you need to recognize these tricks that the enemy is using to get you out of your character, that he knows that you're going to act up, right? So now she's sitting at the table filling out the app. She's sitting at the table with my laptop that she just got me for Christmas. I'm scared if I say something, she's going to break the laptop, right? The laptop that she just got me. So then I'm like, she gets to yelling louder. And I'm like, why are you talking loud? Go ahead and break something, Rashad. Show me who you really are. So now you're using things that you're saying things. You're calling me. You're saying that I'm nagging, but I'm trying to talk to you. And it's like, if I don't stop talking, I'm going to keep on. I'm going to act up more and more and more. Leave me alone. It's kind of like territorial. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't do what I want you to do and leave me alone and stay distant, because now what would happen, she'll be distant all day tomorrow. Matter of fact, she's still going to be distant all day tomorrow. So I just get up, I get away from the table, and I tell myself, take the baby in the other room. I take the baby in the other room. I put her down. I go in the bedroom. The other baby's asleep. I go in the bedroom and I just put on some clothes. I say, you know what? Let me go leave and go hang out somewhere so I don't have to deal with this spirit that's controlling my wife once again. So when she comes into the bedroom and I'm putting on my clothes. She's like, oh, good, you're leaving. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna get out. Oh, so you gonna leave me here with the kids all day? I said, Coretta, you always go out. I don't never go nowhere. Oh yeah, you're right. Whatever. So I'm in the doorway. She hits me like 2 times. So I'm like, here we go. Here go the hitting. Here goes the hitting. So I walk out. My shirt's not even buttoned. We stay in nice apartments, right? I go back in the house because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to spray on some of my cologne. And I knew right when I was going
has common sense to know Rashad does something.
What did I do last night to you?
What you doing, instead of just leaving and being the bigger person, righteous man, just leave.
Coretta don't call me righteous man. The enemy only does.
What man gets their phone out and records their wife? That's not normal.
It is normal when I'm showing what how the enemy works.
What you do is you deal with your wife on your own.
I have, and when I try to talk to you, you say that I'm bullying you and I'm forcing you to talk, which I don't. No, I don't bully you. I try to talk to you and you don't want me to talk to you. How am I provoking you?
Because you're using your phone to record me, and that's not normal.
That is normal. When I'm sharing it with the world, yes, it is.
No, it doesn't.
When I'm sharing it with the world, yes, I am to show people what spiritual warfare.
So you can expose crazy Coretta.
You're not crazy. My wife is not crazy.
That's why
my wife is not crazy. I just gave you. You are.
I don't see no videotapes of her.
I had it in my old phone that Rylan messed up. That I was so messed up that I was mad.
The normal thing you do is record your wives when they get upset.
No, I record spiritual worship. What do I do? Tell me what I do.
Nothing.
If I'm doing something, tell me.
Act like this on my own. Anybody watching this video would know that's not true.
If I'm doing something, you would tell everybody this is what my husband does. The enemy don't stand in truth. He don't know. It's not about exposing marriage. It's about standing in truth.
Some things need to stay in our house.
It's talking about staring. I'm sharing this with the world.
That's fine.
Because people need to see what spiritual warfare looks. Tell me.
I get paid because you don't have my permission to expose it to the world. That's what I do now.
We're married, so this is a marriage. No, this is marriage.
No, not if I'm saying this is my personal situation. Nobody can do that.
Hey,
check out your
You sure? Because people film everybody all the time. Tell me what I'm doing.
Nothing.
Tell me what I'm doing.
Instead of leaving the house and being a big.
Why do I gotta leave the house?
Your daughter is clearly.
Why do I gotta leave the house?
Exposing your wife.
You just called me a B?
Because you tried to suck my pussy.
Come on. Get vulgar with it. Get vulgar with it.
Because I don't love you. So
why? So now you don't love me now?
Made me lay down.
You've been saying this. I made you. I didn't make you do anything. I don't force you. I forced you. I didn't force you. I didn't force you.
Show this to everybody. Show that to everybody. Show them I'm crazy.
You done walked out. You done walked out before, butt naked in the neighbor's house.
Because I'm crazy.
Because the enemy uses that. That's not what my wife does.
Bye, sweetheart.
That's not what my wife does.
Don't leave the house like you do because you don't care about your daughters.
What that got to do with? What that got to do? Care about my daughter? I do care about my. I just fed her this morning and changed both diapers. What are you talking about?
Good for you. Guess what I do? I do that all day.
And I go to work. And I go to work, and when I come home, I tend to them and change diapers and feed them and everything. I didn't say. No, I didn't say. I didn't say you did. I didn't say you ain't a good wife because I know who my wife is. I know who my wife is. But don't put me out there like I don't do nothing for my children. It don't matter if I'm being on marriage. No,
this is your pattern.
No, this is the enemy's pattern.
Your pattern is going from one wife to another.
You can't even tell me why you want to divorce me. I don't push no one. I don't push my wife away.
Did Juanita tell you? Did Sharnique tell you why they divorced you?
You my wife, huh?
Did they tell you?
Sharnique, let's go ahead and keep it real. We 12 years apart. We 7 years apart, and I was young at 21. That was a mistake because I did not know. Juanita was more of a spiritual thing, and that's why we left because she did everything that you did. You're falling for it.
Falling for what?
You don't read. Do you read the Bible? Do you read the Bible?
No, I don't. I'm a heathen.
Have I been trying to help you?
I ain't never read the Bible.
Have I tried to help you? Have I been trying to help you with the word? Have I been trying to help you? Have I been trying to help you?
Tell them what you've done, sweetheart. Tell your
I've been trying to help you.
You guys, he's using me as an example.
No.
To prove to win souls. To win souls.
You see? Y'all see what this? Y'all see what it is? Y'all see what it is? I'm back, people. This is part 2. My phone battery died while I've been sitting in this car. So, where I left off was I was in the doorway trying to put my clothes on, walking to the doorway actually, and then she comes into the door because the door was closed, and she gets to saying, "Oh, where are you going?" You know, I'm like, I'm gonna get out. I don't even know where I was gonna go. I just put on some pants, my shoes, and a shirt, and I'm like, I'm telling myself, get out, Rashad, clear your mind. Don't deal with this enemy tonight. Right? Because like I said, she's already in enemy mode because of the words that she was saying to me. She's calling me a nagger. But I'm trying to just talk to her. I'm not yelling at her. I'm not screaming at her. I'm not calling her names. I'm not belittling her. I'm just trying to talk to her. And it's like when you're trying to talk to someone that's being controlled by the enemy, they don't want to hear no truth. They don't want to hear no truth. And like I said, this all spawned from her telling me that she wanted to watch a movie. I just got off work at 4 o'clock. I got split off days. So tomorrow's my off day. The week been pretty good. You know, she been looking for work. I've been encouraging her. I've been helping her. I done kissed and hugged, cooked her breakfast. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as her husband. On top of that, go to work and take care of the kids when I get home. So she's calling me a nagger because I'm pointing out to her, I didn't request us to watch a movie tonight together. This is something that you wanted to do. I came in the living room holding our baby, and then you walked right past me and went into the bedroom when we were supposed to watch a movie because this is what you requested. After 5 minutes sitting in that room, I came in there to find out what's going on. Maybe she was in the bathroom or something. No, she's sitting on the bed with the laptop on her lap, putting in applications at 8 o'clock at night. So when I asked her what she's doing, she said, I'm putting in applications. You know, I try to put 3 a day. I told you that. I'm like, okay, cool. So whatever. She's like, I'll be in there in a minute. I'm like, okay, no problem. I go back, sit down. I didn't tell her, well, can you hurry up? I didn't say nothing. I just like, okay, it's weird. But hey, I'm going to go ahead and go sit down and wait for her to get done putting this application in. So when she comes back and she's putting this application in, she sits on the couch. She has this look on her face like she's bothered, like she don't want to be in there now. Remind you, I did not request for us to watch movies. I would have watched my regular TV program that I normally watch when we're in separate rooms watching our own shows. Other than that, I love spending time with my wife. I love it. But like I said, every time I get her to a certain point when there ain't nothing but goodness going on, the enemy steps in. He steps in to start it over. So anyway, she's sitting down on the couch, and I'm like, why you look mad? Why are you looking mad? Why are you looking like you don't want to be here? Like you're doing me a favor about sitting in here watching TV. If you don't want to be in here, you're free. Go back and fill out your application. I didn't tell you to come in here or stopped you from doing it. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. And so it's like, no, I'm gonna sit here and watch this movie with you. But I'm like, Coretta, you did this just a month ago, the exact same thing with the new Denzel Washington movie that just dropped in January. You did the same thing. In the middle of January, you did the exact same thing. So what happened was she did the exact same thing. What happened that night after I was called all the names and I'm acting like a bee and I'm a nagger and this, that, and this to get me upset, I leave out the house. But I just leave out the house just to get some air. And then when I come back, she takes the kids and leave and goes to her mom's house. So now she's at her mom's house. But she hits me with the whole, I am the enemy. I don't want to be in this marriage. Now you don't want to be in this marriage again. It's always the same thing. So now, back to tonight, I'm in the doorway. She hits me. So now I'm like, okay, now she's getting physical again. I walk out. My shirt's not even buttoned down all the way. I'm standing outside the door. She kind of like pushes me outside the door. Like, if you're going to leave, then leave. And I button up my shirt. I come back in the house because I'm like, I'm spraying me on some cologne. So I go back in the room. I don't say nothing to her. I'm spraying on some cologne. And then when I turn around, I hear her messing with the cologne. With my cologne on my dresser. I walk out the house. I'm about 15 feet away from the door. And all I hear is the door open. And I already knew. She's about to throw my cologne. She throws my cologne on the concrete. 3 bottles. 3 bottles of cologne she throws on the concrete. I immediately just stop. Like she throws the cologne, then she closes the door. I go into our pool bathroom. I pick up the cologne. I put it on the table, and that's when I started the video. No, I pick up the cologne. I put it on the table. And then I wash my hands. And then I start this video. This enemy constantly keeps coming and coming and coming and coming and coming. And it don't stop. It don't matter what I do. I try to fast. I pray. I continue to treat my wife and love her. Like, we should be watching a movie, enjoying each other's time while the kids are asleep. But now I've been sitting in my car for almost 40 minutes because I really don't want to go out because I don't go out. What am I supposed to do? Go to a lounge and do what? I just told you I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like, what am I supposed to do? Mingle? Talk to some females? Like, I'm trying to take a shower. I'm butt naked, trying to take a shower. My 1-year-old daughter's in the room, and she don't care if she sees me butt naked. I ain't never walked around butt naked in front of my 1-year-old daughter. But the enemy done came. No, I haven't. That's not the truth. So now you lying and saying I have? I done walked around butt naked in front of Rayma?
Like, I don't need to be with no motorcycle dude. I don't even want to.
She done, our little shower, she done, I was in the shower. And she broke it to the point that we can't even close the door now because she came and slammed this door while I was in the shower, threw my phone in the shower, and then she was over here banging on the door. She stopped now.
I stopped now.
She was banging on the door.
I sure did.
She acting up. But guess what? I give all the praise and glory to God Almighty because He's the reason that I'm being tormented by the enemy. Not because of any bad doings that I'm doing. The enemy don't attack those that's doing bad. He don't continuously attack those that doing bad. He attacks those that they know is appointed by God for whatever His purpose is in my life. They are attacking me. They come constantly to attack me. And they use my wife every 3 weeks. She done took my wedding ring. She does this. This is what the enemy always does. She'll block me from her cell phone that I can't call her, but we got 2 young girls. She'll block me on Facebook Messenger. If we was on the Bible app together, she will delete me from the Bible app. Who does that? Then on top of that, since we had a spiritual fight yesterday, she's not going to be herself until come Tuesday or Wednesday. It takes about 72 hours based off of what I've been going through with these spiritual fights every 3 weeks for her to come back to her regular mind. The enemy done got a stronghold on her mind that it runs amok. It runs amok on her to be negative and nasty, call me names, don't want to be associated with me. She told me we can't be intimate. She says, say what?
You gonna tell me I had men rubbing on my booty? Excuse me? I wasn't even dancing with nobody, but you can.
I don't know what you took. I'm not insecure.
So why would you allow me to go if you gonna throw it in my face because you mad? You think I really? I don't even want you. That's the
I said if you had any man. I didn't say you had man.
No dick. I don't need no man. I didn't need you when you met me.
How she talking?
I had my own place in Whittier. Had 2 jobs.
And I forced you to be with me.
Your car, I forced you. Money on it because your woman.
Look, she bringing up all type of stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yeah, did I force you to marry me? Did I marry?
Smart bitch. But me, I ain't never played money with you.
Did
you got access to all mine.
Did I?
But I'm the wrong one, right?
Did I force you to be? Did I force you to marry me?
I won't get on my knees and pray and read my book that you push down my throat.
I don't push God down your throat.
2 or 3 chapters.
I'm trying to help us. I said we gonna read. You ain't gonna be. Let me tell you what the truth is. Let me tell you what the truth is. This is what the truth. The enemy will lie directly to your face. I said we got Joyce Meyer's Battlefield of the Mind. I'm tired. I've been fighting this enemy by myself by doing my part. My wife don't want to do her part, which her part is to strengthen her mind and put God first and start doing what God's word tells her to do, so the enemy cannot penetrate her mind to make her fight against us anymore. She don't understand how the enemy do not like marriages, and he's trying to break us up for whatever reason. We done been married for 2 years. I've been asking this woman to change her last name to Johnson. She refused to. It ain't because she has a strong tie to her last name. It had nothing to do with anything. She just don't want to, but it's similar. It's weird how my ex-wife didn't want to do the same thing. But then she gets married, she remarries and get that man's last name. But it's whatever. It's not even about the last name, people. It's about my wife that I feel that I'm trying to help, that I'm trying to fight for, and me loving my wife and doing what the word of God tells me to do. I told her, if you read this Battlefield, we could read it together. But she wants to say I'm pushing it down her throat. But she ain't read she only read chapter 1. And she ain't read chapter 2. And I'm already on chapter 3. And I'm asking her, and I said, look, baby, even if you read 1 page a day, that's gonna help us. See, listen to the silly shit that she's saying. She's saying the baby that you should have been aborted the baby that you're holding right now. You should have aborted the baby because
they got to be a part of this and be in a broken family, which is what I didn't.
It's not broken.
It is going to be broken.
I forced you in this family.
No, sweetheart, you did not. You did not.
So what
that was my fault.
Watch this, people. What the people supposed to be watching? Watch this right here.
What's up?
What do your husband do to you for you to feel like you need to divorce me?
Ask Juanita why. Why you ended up
what?
with me?
Why?
Ask her why.
I was already.
Ask your last wife why. Because you still looking for answers from her.
I'm not looking for answers.
Find you and apologize to you.
I said you're twisting the truth again. What I said.
Her kids gonna be punished. Her kids gonna go through
what?
Because she divorced you.
I said what I said. What I said. What it says in the Bible. What it says in the Bible. But
and I'm gonna be cursed.
Listen,
too, like my mom and my sister.
When you go through spiritual fights, you cannot get a word out.
Right.
She's over talking and constantly talking this whole time.
Right.
But the truth is, when I met my wife, I was already. She done opened the door. Look. She done opened this door, and we've been in the bedroom the whole time. for everybody to hear.
So
She don't.
They can hear anyway.
She don't open this door.
When they play their music,
She don't open this door.
Did.
It ain't have no reason to open the door. It was no reason. I didn't even know the door was open, people. I'm still in my towel.
Go ahead and keep talking to the people.
It was no reason.
Just give me my cut, because it's based off of me. I'm the one that's going to help you win souls. So I want to be on part of the network and all that. I want all my money. When
my wife divorced me, my ex-wife divorced me, I was not even with Coretta. I didn't even know who Coretta was. I didn't even know who my previous wife was when my ex-wife divorced me. So it ain't like we was already together or even talking. But this is what the enemy does. It twists the truth, like it says in the Bible. When Jesus was fasting, and the devil came to tempt Jesus, and he was twisting everything that the Word of God says, and Jesus had to correct the enemy and give him the actual truth. So everything my wife is saying right now, since the enemy's using her, is twisted and there's no truth to it. She'll say it's not the enemy, and this is just what she normally does. My wife is not crazy. She's not crazy. She worked at the same job for about 20 years. She's not bipolar. She's not schizo. She's very smart. My wife is very smart. But she's not smart in the Word of God, and she's not submissive to what the Word of God tells her to do. Why you keep bringing up Juanita, my ex-wife? See? She's the smart one for what? She got out the marriage early? So, because I'm crazy.
You were sucking my pussy when I was not into it this afternoon. Who does that?
I did. Why?
Why did you do that?
I'm going to tell you why. Because...
If I would have laid there, you would have just...
Because, no. Are we going to tell the truth? Are we going to tell the truth? I'm going to tell you the truth. You going to let me talk? Are you going to talk?
You stick your fingers in my pussy when I wasn't willing to?
This is how she's talking.
That's what you did.
She's talking like this. She's talking like this because she's being filmed.
No, because it took place, and that's what happened. But you didn't care about how I felt.
Hold on. No, hold on.
So I'm telling the truth.
No, it's not the truth.
So what was it about?
You gonna let me speak?
You back, sweetheart.
You gonna let me speak?
Did I kiss you back?
Are you gonna let me speak?
Sure.
The truth is...
What's the truth?
The enemy said to me, all you want to do is bend me over, which is not true.
That's what Coretta Lee Brady said. And I'm going to keep saying it.
That's not the truth. That's not the truth. Let me tell you what... let me tell you the truth. Because I want to put on my underwear and while my daughter's walking around.
Go in the room. Put her down and put her in there and then put your phone on hold. But that's more important, yo bitch. You got to have that in your hand.
Come on. Step out, baby. Step out. I'm sorry. I know you don't... This is what I got to deal with, people. This is what I got to deal with. But I'm going to put this phone down and I'm going to tell you the truth. This is what the truth is.
The truth is you're fucking annoying.
Okay, so we had a spiritual fight yesterday. Now, normally, to have my wife snap out of the stronghold that she's dealing with, I have to have intercourse with my wife, or, and she kind of snaps out of it. So that was my strategy this morning, because that's what normally happens. So what took place this morning was, she tells me, I'm not going to stop you from, I'm going to have to go outside. Because she constantly keeps talking, and she's talking loud, and I can't focus to tell y'all what the truth is. So my wife done took the car keys and my wallet and hid them.
And how many times have you taken my car keys?
I take your car keys. I take your car keys. Why do I take your car keys?
Tell the people why you take the car keys. Tell the people.
In the past, we had two cars, people. She'll take one car and then want to leave and go anywhere she want to go and be gone for about 3-4 days without telling me. So she'll take the other car, the car that I had to take to go to work, and she'll hide the car in our neighborhoods.
You made it to work, right? Did you miss
Because
work?
I had to go find the. I had to find the car.
You made it to work. You didn't have nothing else to do. So
See, every time I try to speak the truth, she comes and interrupts. So this is what I'm afraid of. If I walk outside, she's gonna lock me out. She'll lock me out. Can I have my car keys, please? Can I have my car keys? Why would you leave the door wide open?
Why? We live in a secure place. We live in Riverside, the nice area, where we only have one lock on the door. Is that true?
See, this is not my wife, people.
No,
this is not my wife. My wife don't act like this. No, it don't. You do not act like this.
Your keys are under the couch, sweetheart.
Why you put them under the couch in the first place?
Because I'm crazy. And I'm
What couch?
That one's right there, sweetheart. Show it to the people while you lift it up. Not the whole thing, sweetheart. Just the cushion, sweetheart. Just the cushion, fool. I don't want to strain you out because I know it's hard to lift stuff when it don't work out.
See, now here go all the insults.
Yeah, I'm hitting
now,
Go ahead. You got your keys.
Insults. I don't work out. She want to call me fat.
He got his keys, but he's still in the house.
Why are you opening doors?
Why
This is what she does. If y'all seen any of the other videos, this is what she does.
Your daughter is going outdoors.
And she got glass. Excuse me.
What else do you need? You got your keys. You just said your keys. You got your keys. What else do you need?
Where's my other cologne bottle?
I broke it because I paid for it.
You broke it?
I broke it, people. What else do you want? You need your cologne so you can smell nice for your bitch ass friends that don't help you with nothing?
What you talking about?
What do you want? You said you wanted your keys. You got your
I'm not even bothering you right now.
You're not, but you're holding your phone.
I can do that, yes. I'm not provoking you.
Yes, you do, because people don't do that. That's not normal.
I'm showing the people what a spiritual warfare fight look like.
What people are you trying to show? What are you looking for?
Something to put her on in the cold.
In the cold?
Yes.
You got a bomber jacket? You know the cool bomber jacket that you wanted that can barely fit around you? That one? There you go.
The one that could barely fit around me.
What else do you need?
Huh? So the bomber jacket could barely, could barely fit around me, right?
Can I show the people how nice it fits on you? Because I'm insulting you, but let's prove them wrong that it fits you perfectly.
It does. It's the mirror right here. That's all I gotta do.
Okay, well show the people, sweetheart. That your wife is crazy. Again.
So this barely fits around me. It's whatever, man. This all the enemy does. The baby crying, she don't care. Now I leaves again. I don't leave. If I stay in this house, all she gonna do is continue.
All day long. If I was so crazy, he would be calling the police to come watch his kids. That's what you'll be doing. But you ain't. You just leaving the house.
Why you keep opening the door and letting everybody see what the hell? This is what I gotta go through, people. This is exactly what I gotta go through. Y'all are witnessing spiritual warfare at its finest. When I post my other videos, y'all will see the similar attacks that she does. And the reason why I haven't posted many of them is because I want to blur out her face. Because some of the stuff is graphic. It's some stuff that she's taking off her clothes while she's on camera, saying all type of stuff. That's what the enemy wants. He wants me, it's territorial. He wants me to be out the house. I couldn't even take a shower because he started and didn't care. Did not care. Cursed me, called me all types of names in front of my children, our children. He don't care. He don't play by the rules, people. He don't play by the rules. Instead of just leaving me alone, she says, I'm tormenting her because I'm filming it so I can show y'all, because what she says, I'm trying to save souls, which I am, which I'm supposed to show y'all this, which I'm supposed to show this. I'm doing God's work. And see, a lot of y'all ain't never witnessed this type of stuff. This is not normal. That's not my wife. I love my wife, but right now, I'm in a house with a stranger that got a stronghold on my wife. And because she don't put the work in, he's going to always have free access in and out of her mind until she starts strengthening it. The enemy, I'm not angry. I haven't did anything angry. I haven't, nothing. She socked me in my face when I was in the shower. She socked me in my face. Then took my phone that was on the bathroom sink and threw it in the shower. Then she wants to say I'm in my phone all the time, but she's the one that stays in her phone. Now, my phone is open. She could go in at any time. She could go in at any time and check whatever she wants to check. But this is what I got to deal with. So, back to me trying to have intimacy with my wife to kind of force the enemy out of her. It's weird, but I done did this before and it normally works. But the enemy, she tells me, all you want to do is bend me over and get your nut, which is not true. I love my wife. I'm in love with her. I love making love to her. Now, yes, when she was pregnant, it was really one way we could have sex, and that was bending over, because we could not do face to face, and she was not comfortable sideways. So the only way we was able to have sex was bending over. But it was never for me to bust a nut. I never been that type. I'm lucky if I do have some type of intimacy with my wife, because now we're newlyweds and we only have intimacy because of these spiritual warfares. Her mind is being taken control of. We only really have intimacy once a week. I'll be surprised if we do it twice a week. I'm not saying that we got to do it every single day, but she knows she knows we done had this talk. I'm a sexual person, and this is my wife. I should be wanting to be sexual with my wife, but I'm not, forcing her to have sex. I don't, make her feel bad because we ain't having as much sex as we are, because I understand what she's going through with this enemy using her and painting this picture in her mind that I'm a bad husband, even though she can't never state what I'm doing that's so bad. So instead of, to prove the enemy wrong, that all I want to do is bend her over, because I didn't want to bend her over. I wanted to make love to her, even though I knew that the enemy still had control of her mind. So I started doing some foreplay, and she was not into it. She was not into it at all. To the point she stopped. She stopped me. She was at a standstill. You would think that, and I know, yeah, that ain't, I don't, but anyway, that's the truth right there. She was even saying, we're not going to have sex, that you're going to rape me. You'll see, you'll rape me. And I'm like, rape you? Rape you for what? Why do I need to rape you? I ain't never had to rape you. I ain't never raped nobody. But the enemy always brings up your past. That's why she keep bringing up my ex-wife. I ain't spoke to my ex-wife since the courts said we are divorced. Case closed. And that was in 2016, 17, 2017. The beginning of 2017. But now, you know, this enemy's something else, man. Stand in your truth. Put God first. I'm gonna end this video tonight before it just cuts out. I love y'all. Any questions, y'all can hit me up. You could hit me up on my Instagram, God fearing _shad. Bye.